last known. You knew all my uncles and my aunts though. 20 candles, blow 'em out and open your eyes. We were looking forward to the rest of our lives. Used to keep my picture posted by your bedside. Now it's in your dresser with the socks you don't like. And I'm rolling with my brothers like it's Jonas. Drinking Henny and I'm trying to forget, but I can't get this shit out of my head. You probably think that you were better now. You only say that cause I'm not around. You know I never meant to let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I say that I am better now. I only say that cause you're not around. You know I never meant to let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. Whoa.
Wow, should've known. Why does something good never last long? Why does something right always go wrong? I said I'm sorry, but I waited too long. Wonder if you found some company, or if you're alone, the same as me. Never knew how special we would be, till the future changed the memories. Who you gonna call when you get too drunk? All the times that I picked you up, held back your head when you've had too much. I do it all again just to bring back us, but I can't fix us, cause you've had enough, and it hurts so much.
You probably think that you were better now. You only say that cause I'm not around. You know I never meant to let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I say that I am better now. I only say that cause you're not around. You know I never meant to let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. Whoa. So let me apologize. I'll make up for all those times. Cause your love I don't wanna lose. I'm begging you.
The game has just been hosted.
Can you turn around, just wait? Can we work this out? Just wait. Can you come in please? Cause I wanna be with you. Can you turn around, just wait? Can we work this out? Just wait. Can you come in please? Cause I wanna be with you. Hello, it's me. I'm going under and I fear this time there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. And now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love.
The game has just been hosted.
I met you in the dark, you lit me up. You made me feel as though I was enough. We danced the night away, we drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. So let me apologize. I'll make up for all those times. Cause your love I don't wanna lose. I'm begging you. sometimes it hurts instead. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never reach the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. Shallow now. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy.
I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold.
The game is starting.
Game started.
Welcome to the world, no heroes and villains. Welcome to the war, we've only begun. So pick up your weapon and face it. There's blood on the ground, go and take it. You get one shot to make it out alive. So higher and higher you're chasing. It's deep in your bones, go and take it. This is your moment, now is your time.
What you gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, Phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons, then tear down the ceiling. Phoenix fly. Now you're playing with matches. Come out of the ashes underneath you. A million voices in the crowd that's screaming. Stop now. Well, let them swallow the pride. Turning the tides. True believers. Got them in the palm of your hand. You're playing God now. What you gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, Phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons, then tear down the ceiling. Phoenix fly. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, Phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons, then tear down the ceiling. Phoenix fly.
It's YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
Our allies' town needs help.
Legends never die. When the world is sick. I'm screaming.
Our warriors have
out
engaged the
for
enemy. Our
life.
allies' town needs help.
Legends never die. They become a part of you. Every time you play far reaching, reckless, relentless, you survive.
Allies' town needs help.
They never lose.
Our allies' town needs help.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you play a reaching praise, relentless you survive. We never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near. It's deep in their blood, start out into smoke when the fire is fierce. No, pick yourself up, 'cause legends never die. When the world's calling you, can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you breathe, far-reaching greatness. Legends never die, they're written down in eternity. Perceive the rising cut, stars connected all their lives. When everything's lost, they pick up their hearts and defend defeat. Before it all starts, they suffer through harm just to tell us our dream. Oh, pick yourself up, 'cause legends never die. When the world's calling you, can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you breathe, far-reaching greatness. Legends never die. When the world is calling out your name, begging you to fight. Pick yourself up once more. Pick yourself up, 'cause legends never die. When the world's calling you, can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you breathe, far-reaching greatness. Legends never die. What are you willing to lose? You cover your wounds, but underneath them are voices in your head that whisper, stop now. Another twist of the knife, turn of the screws. It's all in your mind, and it's fighting you on yourself. The storm is coming, but kid, what you gonna do now? reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons and tear down the ceiling. Phoenix fly. And now you're playing with matches. Come out of the ashes underneath you. A million voices in the crowd. They're screaming, stop now. Well, let them swallow the pride. You're turning the tides. True believers. Got them in the palm of your hand. You're playing God now. What you gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons and tear down the ceiling. Phoenix fly. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons and tear down the ceiling. Phoenix fly.
Our warriors have engaged. Our warriors have engaged.
What are you willing to lose? Cover your wounds, but underneath them, a million voices in your head that whisper, stop now. Another twist of the night, turning the screws, it's all in your mind, and it's fighting you. Yourself, storm is coming. What you gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons and tear down the ceiling. Phoenix fly. And now you're playing with matches. Come out of the ashes underneath you. A million voices in the crowd. They're screaming, stop now. Well, let them swallow the pride. You're turning the tides. True believers. Got them in the palm of your hand. You're playing God now. What you gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down.
Warriors
So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons and
I am Akuma, I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I stand up and school ya. Akuma, stand to erode all the fools. Cool with the kicks, I'm visiting my fury. Akuma, I came to prove what I deserve out of treasures and jewels. I am Akuma, better just move. I'm coming right through, and no one can stop me, cause I am Akuma. Master the final hour, unfazed by a higher power. I bow down to the highest powers and show love to the finest flowers. There's no love for these crying cowards. There's no love for a spiteful best friend. There's no love in these Eiffel Towers. I'm King Kong with the chains on my neck. Oh boy, not a boy wanna rap. Yeah, they all say this, but they won't break their back. Trying to attack a trap rhythm. In fact, it's that kitten that raps with whack rhythms. Collapsing, crack, getting relapsing back. Sipping through gaps of death in him. Who stands to stand against me, Mads and Jay Dennis? 3 kings of rap, get him. Yeah, they good, but I'm bad, cause I am Akuma. I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I stand up and school ya. Akuma, I stand to erode all the fools. Cool with the kicks and fists in my fury. Akuma, I came to prove what I deserve out of treasures and jewels. I am Akuma, better just move. I'm coming right through, and no one can stop me, cause I am Akuma. I am Akuma, I am the baddest. I am your ruler, I am the man who was mastered the tools up. Crafting the vision from nothing but pure hard work and no talent. First up, yo, trying to see your heart with no panic. In my heart, there's no panic. Pure medic, turning Anakin into a mannequin. I'm Titanic and damage, just sick of the matches when I'm mastering the fast to rap. It's just to rap erratically, actuality. Just the heights of the faculty, hacking this systematically. Like the matrix, I'm mathematically made that you rappers have got a faces instead of facing me faces. I'm saying it face to face to put you all in your places and copies buried in case in the dirt. Got on top of your verse, got on top of your lines and be the time for my curse. So you better rehearse, or you better just run. See these rappers disperse, see these rappers be gone. I'm the king of the dojo, that flow go like yo-yos. Back and forth, now rewind. I'm a certified killer like I'm Michael in that Thriller. Shit boy, why you talk like you a dancer? I'm unlimited, what kind I do? That's my heritage. Black I am Akuma, I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I stand up and school ya. Akuma, stand to erode all the fools. Cool with the kicks and fists of my fury. Akuma, I came to prove what I deserve out of treasures and jewels. I am Akuma, better just move. I'm coming right through, and no one can stop me, cause I am Akuma. 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 I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I stand up and school ya. I am Akuma. I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I stand up and school ya. I am Akuma. I am Akuma, I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I stand up and school ya. Akuma, stand to erode all the fools. Cool with the kicks and fists of my fury. Akuma, I am Akuma, I am the baddest. I am your ruler, I am the man who was mastered the tools. Crafting the vision from nothing but pure hard work, no tenant. Press stop with your channel. See your heart with no panic. In my heart, there's no panic. Pure man, turning Anakin into a man. I'm Titanic and damage and sick of the message. When the mass on the fastest and rappers just to rap erratically. Actuality. This the heights of the faculty. Hacking this systematically like the matrix. I'm mathematically made these you rappers have got the faces instead of facing me faces. I'm saying them face to face just to put you all in your places and copies buried in case in the dirt. Got on top of your verse, got on top of your lines and be the top of my curse. So you better rehearse, or you better just run. See these rappers disperse, see these rappers be gone. I'm the king of that dojo, that flow go like yo-yos. Back and forth, now rewind. I'm a certified killer like I'm Michael in that Thriller. Damn boy, why you talk like you a dancer? I'm unlimited, what kind I do? That's my heritage. Black Panther, Akuma, I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I stand up and school ya. Akuma, stand to erode out the fools. Cool with the kicks and fists of my fury. Akuma,
The game has just been hosted.
I deserve all the treasures and jewels. I am Akuma, better just move. I'm coming right through, and no one can stop me, cause I am Akuma. I am Akuma. I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I stand up and school ya. I am Akuma. am Akuma, I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I'll stand up and school ya. Akuma, stand to a road, all the fools are cool with the kicks and fist of my fury. Akuma, I am Akuma, I am the baddest, I am your ruler. I am the man who was mastered the tools and crafting the vision from nothing but pure. Hard work, no tenant. Press stop with your challenge. See your heart with no panic. My heart is no panic. Pure man, till an came into a man. I'm Titanic and damage, just sick of the masses. When the mass and the fast is a rap, it's just a rap erratically. Actuality. This the height of the faculty. Hacking this systematically like the Matrix. I'm mathematically made this. You rappers have got the faces instead of facing me faces. I'm saying them face to face just to put you all in your places. And got this black beat encased in the dirt. Got on top of your verse, got on top of your lines. To be the top of my curse. So you better rehearse, or you better just run. See these rappers disperse, see these rappers be gone. I'm the king of that dojo, that flow go like yo-yos. Back and forth, now rewind. I'm a certified killer, like a Michael in that thriller. Damn boy, why you talk like you a dancer? I'm unlimited, what kind I do? That's my heritage. Black Panther, Akuma, I got the power to rule ya. King of the class, I stand up to school ya. Akuma, stand to a road out of cruiser. Cool with the kicks, and visit my fury. Akuma, I came to prove why I deserve all the treasures and jewels. I am Akuma, better just move. I'm coming right through, and no one can stop me, cause I am Akuma.
Want to play that song you love? Find it on YouTube Music. We have official songs and full albums by your favorite artists. It's the new music streaming app, made by YouTube. Download YouTube Music today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
Remember the words you told me, love, till the day I die. Surrender everything, cause you made me believe you're mine.
Okay, they're cute.
You call me baby, now you're calling me by name. Yeah, it takes one to know one, yeah, you beat me at my own damn game.
Oh, love his tone.
You're pushing, I'm pulling away from you. I'm giving, you take, giving you take. Young blood, say want me out of your life. I'm just a dead man walking tonight. I need it, you need it all of the time. And young blood, say want me back in your life. I'm just a dead man walking tonight. But I need it, you need it all of the time. You're pushing, I'm pulling away from you. I give it, you take, giving you take. Young blood, so you want me.
The game has just been hosted.
Out of your life, I'm just a dead man walking tonight. Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen and laugh.
Gorgeous.
One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. I'm so amazing, I've loved and I've lost, but that's not what I seen. Now look what you've done, look what you taught me. And for that I say thank you, next, thank you, next, thank you. I'm so freaking grateful for my ex. Thank you, next, thank you, next, thank you. I've got so much love, I've got so much patience. I've learned from the pain, turned out amazing. I've loved and I've lost, but that's not what I seen. Now look what you've done,
Look at what you taught me, and for that I say thank you. Next, thank you. Next, thank you. I'm so freaking grateful for my ex. Thank you. Next, thank you. Next, thank you, baby.
The game is starting.
Game started.
Breaking news tonight, President Trump's new target for reopening America. The president growing impatient with the virtual shutdown of the economy.
I would love to have the country opened up and just raring to go by Easter.
He's warning of suicides by the thousands if this doesn't end soon, but his timeline contradicting top health officials and state governors as cases surge to over 50,000 in the U.S., nearly half of all Americans under stay-at-home orders. Tonight, where officials fear the next U.S. hotspots will be. The desperate battle at hospitals, a shortage of protective equipment as doctors and nurses fall sick.
Getting sick during a time when there's a pandemic is really scary.
And the new alert for pregnant women, spouses being barred from some delivery rooms.
Oh for 9, and you look up and you're only down 3. Yeah, on the road. That's got to be a positive for this young Sixers group as we get going here in this first quarter.
Here's Siakam off to Lowry. Quick three. Siakam a screen. A Redick rebound. Here's Harris. Down low for Butler, who has been terrific. Quickly doubled. Out to Embiid. A 3 over Lowry. Rebound by Green.
And shot quality-wise, though, I think Philly's getting good look. Both teams are. I'm actually surprised that, and they're going to get Kyle Lowry with a push off there, and that's his second.
The 76ers have started 1 of 11. Second foul on Lowry.
That was my plan.
It's time for the Courtside Report presented by Microsoft on Roz Golden-Woode. Games 4 and 5 of this series were defining moments for Joel Embiid. He told me, I felt like I let everybody down after games 4 and 5, especially after game 3 when I felt like I figured them all the way out. I thought I figured out their whole defense. Then I go to game 4 and I didn't have the energy. Game 5, same thing. Sickness or not, I personally felt I let everyone down. Today, Joel plays in the first game 7 of his career, guys. He told me, I'm excited. I have to do everything defensively, offensively. I have to bring it, and if I do, I know my teammates will follow. He said, I don't want to have a long summer regretting what we could have done better.
And you know, Raj, they've done so much better with him on the floor as opposed to him being off the floor.
That was my plan.
Staggering his in this series. And when you factor in the kind of efficiency that he
plan.
something known for
I hunger.
And a foul under reinstated.
That was my plan. That was my plan. Agreed. First blood. I hunger. Our present town is under attack. That was my plan.
It's my Intel True VR. Now available on Samsung Gear.
Our forces are under attack.
going to have a chess match. I hunger. He's going to go deep in terms of the bench. And he's going to have the shorter lead. You know, this coach just buys up most minutes from that bench while they try to rest so many guys. You got to assume all those heavy hitters are going to play 42, 43 minutes.
What is it?
I hunger.
Harris is on Van Fleet. Rebound Van Fleet. It starts at 14 on the offensive rebound. Now it is down to 8.
That was my plan. I hunger. That was my plan.
Great job attacking there by Van Fleet. And on the last possession, James Ennis,
Our brethren's power is under attack.
James Ennis has got to create an angle for an outlet there. He kind of stayed on the straight line. And he allowed
was
him
my
to come
plan.
up with that steal.
I hunger. I hunger.
What? It's the draft lottery
What
at
is it
8:30
now?
Eastern, 9 o'clock. The Western Conference Finals.
That was my plan.
The Portland Trailblazers and the Golden State Warriors on Wednesday at 8:30. Either the Raptors or Sixers against the Warriors. Wednesday 8:30 at TNT Game 1 Eastern
That
Conference
was my
Finals.
plan.
For more on these games, go to the NBA app or go to NBA.com. 10 to 5, here's Ennis.
That was my plan.
Great Monroe in for the first time.
That was my plan.
Set that play up. This team is strong. And again, with the level of physicality
I hunger.
going to allow, you can be extra aggressive at making plays.
That was my plan. That was my plan.
It's Ennis.
I hunger. That was my plan.
With the sleight of hand, gets the steal and gets out the open three. And everybody's a little tight, so you want to try to get in transition as much as possible and not have to deal with that 5-on-5 or every possession. You are going to get hit.
That was my plan. That was my plan.
He stands there right now at the stripe. You talked about how long these benches may get tonight. Your feeling is going, Greg, they may not do very deep.
No, you see Embiid already checking back into the game as that Mark Gasol. And part of that is because, again, ultimately, I want to go down to my best player. I don't want to leave it to the chance to say, it's important for the guys to focus on the time. Don't get caught up in what your field goal percentage is, whether shots are falling. What's the score? You can play that kind of game, you have a chance to have success.
I hunger.
Scott is coming. Lewis with the ball. Green's defense is on him on the perimeter. Clock at 6. Simmons.
I hunger. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan.
The above rim camera is brought to you by AT&T. Moments ago, the third.
Where the physicality is going to be at this level.
I hunger.
Baskets in
That was my plan.
and that's what these 10 fast break points in a game where both teams are shooting under 30% from the field. How about Philly shooting 15% from the field?
I hunger. What is it now? Where's the watch? What is it now? Very well.
Only 1-3 that was made by Redick of Philadelphia.
What?
12 misses the other way.
Get myself.
Great job.
missed the first 2 games. That was my plan.
Our presence now is under attack.
2.5 to play in the first quarter.
That was my plan.
Got 2 touchdowns. Billy got 3
I hunger. Our presence now is under attack.
And here comes Simmons. Rebounding has been a big story. Simmons inside.
He did it. When he rebounds, they're going to be cross-matched. They're going to be trying to get matched up. He's got to be aggressive to get to the rim.
Ibaka number 1. Harris will check out. Butler will inbound and checks in. And Roz, what do you have?
That last 76ers timeout was the most engaged Ben Simmons I have seen in 2 rounds of covering him in this playoffs. He was inside of the corner talking with Brett Brown, then came back to his teammates telling them that he got him to stay open. Joel Embiid was a little frustrated. Ben Simmons went to him and kind of encouraged him. I saw that Joel Embiid's volleyball was picked up. So Ben Simmons right now engaged really for his team.
First shot. Here's a first foul at the other end. And Simmons. Number 1 for the 76ers.
And Wade got it. He's not mad about it. He's trying to go a little wide. But go back to that last play.
I hunger.
But they clear out the weak side.
I hunger.
Not getting it for Toronto. And Embiid is having success. They're going to have to make an adjustment on that as this game progresses.
Siakam is checking.
Our revenue town is under attack.
He's on the screen, switch on D. Here comes the driving run. Redick is getting the ball. Running through. J. Redick now. With a rebound by the hustling Gasol.
Great job of getting back. Billy having their struggles in the open court when they get opportunities. Toronto been able to take advantage of it.
Leonard double. Eyes in a grip. With a foul on Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's Ben Simmons there. That was my plan. Inexperience to stay there because Jimmy Butler had Kawhi under control. No reason to reach in that situation. Plus you pick up your second.
I hunger. That was my plan.
So the series started as a blowout. Then a close game. Agreed. What is it? Series. For those that have been watching it, the Junior NBA Global Championship.
That was my plan.
Basketball tournament. The top 13 14-year-old boys and girls teams throughout the world. It's
Unstoppable.
Visit juniorNBA.com/global championship.
Soul is mine. Wicked soul.
I tell you what, this is a big stretch. Now Jimmy Butler becomes a primary ball handler. And since this is becoming more and more of a half-court game, what
Monster kill.
can they get ready opportunities in the half-court?
The ball, here comes the speed merchant. And out of bounds.
And Toronto understands that as well. You're going to see them try to pressure more down because even though Jimmy Butler can handle the basketball, it's different to handle it when you're dealing with pressure and still trying to execute your offense.
And he is handling the ball at half court for the Sixers.
Yeah, he's going to have to. It's going to be really important for him to not just look to get out for himself and his teammates.
That was my plan.
Philly has always had the advantage this postseason, their ability to get on that offensive glass. They don't have any in this first quarter. And Toronto has done the job there, attacking that offensive glass and getting to the line.
That was my plan.
Soul
is mine.
Totally by
That was my plan.
We're going to look at it.
That was my plan.
Made the adjustment right there. With the big line.
That was my plan.
At the 2, put Ibaka at the 4.
Killing spree.
That has kind of limited the impact of the rebounding from Philadelphia. Now it's up to the Sixers to make the adjustment because they have had no impact offensively on the glass.
Toronto with a foul to give. Scott picked up that foul. He has the ball right now. It's Embiid. Durant with an early three. Another one next to this great Jacob. It's picked up by Siakam.
And you know you're defending well when all of those shots are off the glass. That's exactly what you want if you're Toronto. If I'm Brett Brown right now, maybe we try to get some post-up opportunities, force Toronto to double, and then we can attack on the weak side and put them in rotation.
That was my plan. 22%. What? Shifting, driving, scoring. What is it now?
Big time.
That was my plan.
Buckets there. Boy, do they need that just to get them a little bit of confidence at the end of the fourth.
Well, the team ahead after one quarter has won all 6 games in the series. The Raptors by 5 at the end of one on TNT.
Very well. You thought of that? That was
With the
my
Capital One Saver Card, you earn 4% cash back on dining
That was
and
my
4%
plan.
on entertainment. So look around.
That was dominating.
What's in your wallet?
Agreed.
Semifinals of the NBA playoffs on TNT is presented by AT&T. I'm Ross Woodway with 76ers head coach Brett Brown. Coach, Game 7, a lot of pressure. What can help your team relax and
What
see
is it?
more
Oh, that was my plan.
Some of it is
That was my plan. The soul is mine. I hunger. Triple kill! Someone. I must
Moments ago, we start the second quarter. Here comes Embiid. Takes it double team and Siakam, Lowry, Gasol, and inside Green for 5.
Yeah, but you saw that last possession for Philly. Not a good look. Able to knock down that triple. Great job by Toronto of advancing the basketball. That's what allowed Ibaka to get that triple.
That was Ibaka's first made three-point shot in this series. He was 0 of 9 until there. Swinging it around, and it's on that baseline with a runner.
Talked about it with Simmons out of the lineup. How could they come over the half court? Because they're struggling to get anything easy if Philly is getting the game 6-5 before, that would have been a foul. But they're not making these calls in this game. They're going to force you to be strong physically and handle the adversity of a game 7.
Ennis, Butler, Redick, Scott
I hunger.
saves it. Shot clock at 9. Embiid is on the shot clock at 3. Here comes Scott. He's got a first. Embiid taps it up and in.
And the one thing from Joel in this game, he has to stop settling. Now, he's got to pace himself because you know he's going to play 40-44. But he's got to get more touches with both feet to make him. He's going to take the high level of both feet on his part.
I hunger.
You're going to have scenarios where those fingers
What is it?
banged up a bit, so you would expect he's going to be fine, but Siakam was an incredible player.
My plan.
He'll get to the line.
Very well.
I guarantee you Kyle Lowry's not coming out of this game.
Death rages. That was my plan. That was my plan. That was my plan. I hunger.
Kawhi Leonard will check in. The underlying story for both of these teams is that they really put a lot into the season. Signing players before the season, trades in season, both did it. And they're shooting for everything right now.
I hunger.
Win now mode for both teams. And even though I do YouTube like what they're saying. There's no certainty that it's going to last because of that pending free agency for both sides.
Redick throws to Embiid, knocked away by Leonard. Back and forth. Out to Harris. Over to Butler. 3, no. Off the fingertips of Gasol out of bounds. And the 76ers are 6 of 25 from the floor.
That was my plan.
You probably couldn't get off to a rough start shooting, but again, I go back to time to score. It's a 7-point game. 3-possession game. We're playing as poorly as we are. We're right there on the road with an opportunity.
And the Raptors are shooting worse. 23%, 6 of 26.
I hunger.
That was my plan. It's been for this Sixers team. Got their first offensive rebound tonight and then able to knock down that triple.
Second 3, and they're down by 4. They trail by 8.
That was my plan.
Sixers have an early 1-point lead.
That was my plan.
That was a beautiful pass. That was such a great pass. It didn't allow for Embiid the opportunity to react and contest on that shot.
Redick again on the move, firing and knocking it down.
That was
my
huge
plan.
basket for J.J. Redick. I was wondering how long Brett Brown would go with Simmons on the bench. And he
That was my plan.
looks like we're ready for the first time.
Triples for Philadelphia. Shot clock at
5. Looks like Kyle Lowry's going to head to the locker room and get that hand checked out.
That was my plan.
That's the thing about the great players, the ability to attack. Away from the double team, and then you see Tobias Harris not willing to sink all the way in. You got to be easy in front of drivers, especially in a game 7.
Leonard, who is 3rd overall in the NBA in playoff scoring. This is his fourth last 7 in his NBA career.
Triple kill!
Taped Roz, what do you have on that injury?
Just from the Raptors, officially for Kyle Lowry, it was a sprained left thigh. Now they
Wicked sick. Monster kill.
Toronto started 5 of 25. They've gone 5 of 5 since. There's a steal by Ennis and a subsequent foul by Toronto.
I think that was on. I think they just called it out of bounds on Siakam. But
yes,
we talked with both coaches before the game. Nick Nurse and Brett Brown talked about they're going to allow their bench players to dictate their minutes. And you can see James Ennis is earning minutes with the way he's played here tonight for Philly.
Jimmy Butler has started one.
The game has just been hosted.
2 of 9. Going to double figures for the Sixers. 13 for Kawhi Leonard for Toronto. Gasol, Embiid, and out to Butler. This battle between Embiid and Gasol, big one. Rebounding, scoring, Simmons across the lane, Harris in the corner. Rebound, Siakam, another one. He's got 7. Off to Green. He's played in a lot of Game 7s in his career. Screen by Gasol and the weaving Leonard. Butler's on him. He traveled.
I tell you what, because of how physical it is hard to get a good look in the half court.
7. Off to Green. He's played in a lot of Game 7s in his career. Screen by Gasol and the weaving Leonard. Butler's on him. He traveled.
I tell you what, because of how physical it is hard to get a good look in the half court for either team. And Nick Nurse and the fans not liking the call.
Kyle Lowry is checked back in. 6 to play in the first half. Already had one road team today win. It's Butler. Embiid into Gasol. And underneath, Simmons whacked at and foul. Green got him.
And one thing you're starting to see Philly now, understanding we've got to attack them at the rim. Ibaka not out there, really the only shot blocker that Toronto has, and they can be hurt on the interior.
There's Ben Simmons at the free throw line. Tonight 2 of 2 from both the field and the line.
The game is starting.
The 2019 NBA Awards presented by Kia return to TNT live from the historic Barker Hangar in Los Angeles. Monday, June 24th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Tune in to see who takes home the Kia NBA MVP. Sixers on a 6-0 run.
I'll tell you what, they have gotten themselves back into this game and got to feel good about where they are. And also for Toronto, listen, both teams struggling to shoot the ball. But Leonard and Siakam have both been very impactful on the game.
Quickly double. Green. Siakam. Shot clock down to 5. Embiid is there.
I tell you, Embiid doesn't like the call, but Siakam working hard there to try to get an opportunity up at the rim.
That's a second personal foul on Joel Embiid, and Siakam will be at the free throw line. Pretty good last 2 games. Game 6, Siakam had 21 points. Regular season, he averaged 17 a game. You see his numbers tonight. There's also the very simple reason that one of these teams wins one game and the other team wins the other game, and that simple reason is just better shooting, because the team that has shot better has won.
Yeah, and that's more so a byproduct of the team that didn't defend as well, because those rhythm opportunities that we've seen by the home team typically have been the difference. And we were talking about Siakam, though. How brilliant has he been on the season? This guy, the improvement he's made on both ends of the floor, he is a potential budding superstar.
It's Embiid. With Gasol right there. double team Simmons, shot clock at 5. It's Harris through traffic. Embiid free, the fake. Gasol bites down Embiid. 3 no good and a foul.
You hate to see that if you're Toronto with Gasol, but Embiid, great job with the pump fake. Got it off just in time. Oh, he hit him on the head. That's what the call was. The fans don't like it, but it looked like he hit him on top of the head.
One of the big issues, Greg, that Brett Brown has had to deal with in Philadelphia is how far will he extend the bench and who will be the backup center? We've seen Monroe, Scott has been in, but this is going to be a dilemma. They want to play Embiid about as many minutes as they can as they're going to go and take a look at the replay.
Yeah, it was above the head. Anytime that happened, you're going to go look. I don't think there was any maliciousness involved. And it wasn't severe contact, but anytime you, on shooters, if it's above the elbows, they typically are going to reward the shooter.
But Brett was saying, I don't know if I'm going to go 7 players deep or 8 players deep. Is Gasol, former defensive player of the year?
Yeah, I mean, it's an easy call. It's hit him right on the head. It may not have warranted him be flailing and falling, but he definitely got hit on the head.
There were some amazing numbers about Embiid. We told you the plus 40 in Game 6, but Embiid, when he plays well, they win. When he doesn't, they lose. He has played, coming into tonight's Game 7, 192 minutes, and with Embiid on the floor, they are plus 80. When Embiid is off the floor, it's a completely different story. They are minus 97 points.
It's unbelievable. It's mind-boggling, really. And keep in mind, it's not as if he has been terrific throughout. He has had his struggles in this series, but his importance and presence out on the floor because of what he does on both ends is so valuable for Philly.
Embiid has been sick, as we know about. He was sick in the first series against Brooklyn, which the 76ers won. He's been sick in this series, upper respiratory problem. He has played, and his left knee continues to give him problems. That may be a lifelong, career-long issue.
Well, I think it will happen. He's still a young player, but he's going to have to make a commitment to his diet and to his body. And I think and a lot of young players are going through what he's going through. I mean, when you're a kid coming out of college, you may not have the best diet. And ultimately, though, as you mature, you understand the value of nutrition and conditioning. And I think with time, that's the area, and that should be his primary focus moving forward.
Boy, if these teams are tied, it's not showing at the free throw line. Sixers 9 of 9 at the line. Raptors are 12 of 13. Still both shooting 33%, exactly each 33%. Screen for Leonard. Well, the Siakam now takes it himself. Leonard stuck on 13 points. Ennis. Long bad coming off. James Ennis up and down.
That was a strong move by Ennis there on the take. He has been terrific off the bench for Philly.
Philadelphia has their second one-point lead tonight. And this time, the journeyman Ennis takes it in for 2.
What's done is done. The time is now.
You gotta get the ball out of his hands. He's been going crazy this series. You know, I'd rather have someone else on the team do this. No disrespect to them. They're all good players, but you know, that's the guy that's been, you know, doing like whatever he wants in the whole series.
One of the subplots certainly here in Toronto regarding Kawhi Leonard is, will he re-sign with Toronto or will he go? They can offer $50 million more than anyone else, and that is the $50 million question.
It sure is. The collective voice of Toronto will be waiting to find out what that answer is going to be. But more importantly right now, though, for Toronto, they've got to get somebody else going offensively, because you heard me talk about it. They are running that second body at Kawhi, forcing somebody else to have to step up. That's the matchup I thought we would see, is putting Simmons on Gasol. If you're Toronto, you got to explore that matchup on the low block.
It's Green defending Ginobili. It's out to a wide open Tobias. That's a three.
Well, what Philly's doing now is they're posting Embiid and Simmons, forcing Toronto to get into rotation, which gives you opportunities on the perimeter.
Three by Ibaka. So he matches the three at the other end. And now it is a 14-5 Philadelphia run.
I'll tell you what, Ibaka has been terrific, though. I mean, I like this move by Philly. Simplify the game.
There's again taking it inside. He just hit from three, and he pulls the trigger on the fly off the baseline.
Again, they post Embiid for the double kick weak side, straight line drive from Tobias. That's going to be there.
Lowry diving inside. Harris is 9, leading the 76ers. Butler, Green. With a rebound by Danny Green. Does Lowry look like to you?
No, that hand is bothering him. But you've got to figure out a way to display for him. The beauty of his game is he doesn't have to score necessarily to be effective.
Lowry, oh, he looks pretty good right there with that three.
But it does help.
2.5 in the half. He ties the game at 39. It's time for the Hulu Has Live Sports timeout. We're back here in Toronto, Ontario. Canada, Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony. First half thoughts, what you've seen.
Kind of what you expect. You know, both teams a little tighter. You know, there's some anxiety out there, and then the physicality of a 7-game. Officials allowing these guys to play. So the field goal percentages haven't been there. But because of that familiarity, though, I think both teams now figuring out how they're going to be successful in the half court. I think you're going to see Philly with more posts from Simmons and Embiid. And when you look at Toronto, somebody other than Kawhi is going to have to look to score. Lowry hits that three. Ibaka's hit a three. Look for Siakam to be more aggressive offensively as well.
Let's check in with Ron.
Well, guys, Kyle Lowry hit a three, but I saw him grimacing in the huddle. He had sprained his left thumb and working with the staff on his right ring finger. They actually wrapped a red shoelace on his right ring finger, and they were bending it. I'm not exactly sure what, but he's having some kind of discomfort in his right hand as well. And then during the timeout, Coach Nurse asked Kyle 2 times, "Are you good? You good?" And Kyle nodded yes.
Watch them do. Here comes Joel Embiid with a fake, a drive, a sidestep, and a feed. Simmons saves it. Harris, shot clock is down to 5. Jimmy Butler. Foul. Charge. Offensive foul. Butler's got 2.
Yeah, good job there by Gasol stepping up on his rotation. And if you're Jimmy Butler, you just want to stop and shoot that little floater or that little mid-range there and not go all the way in and initiate that contact.
Leonard 5 of 13, 13 points in 19 minutes. Harris defends on the perimeter. Oh, good.
Goodness. How about the hang time there by Kawhi, then the incredible finish with the offhand.
Each team shooting in the mid-30s. Lowry defends Harris. Rebound by Kawhi Leonard. He's got 4. A 3 on the flash. Rebound by Redick.
And I don't mind that shot because both teams, it's so difficult to get a good look against the set defense. Take advantage when you get transition opportunity.
It's Embiid, open triple. Rebound by Kawhi Leonard. He's got 4 of them. Make it 5. Simmons defends. Marc Gasol. He's picked up by Harris. He's chipped right there by Lowry to get back. Embiid defends Leonard. Rebound by Redick.
You're seeing some opportunities that ordinarily guys knock down, but again, the pressure of a 7th game, everybody just seems to be just a bit off.
Simmons 8 points. Harris, Redick, step back screen. It's picked up by Harris in the corner. The 5, and he tried to jam, and it was knocked away by Leonard. And a foul.
A good decision there by Tobias Harris to go strong. Kawhi couldn't get over in time to take a charge, so therefore he goes for the block, and comes up with arm.
Tobias Harris, one of those guys, also a free agent after this season with Jimmy Butler, and 76ers are in the same boat. The Raptors are with Kawhi Leonard. At the free throw line is Tobias Harris. Well, before today in Denver, with Portland winning, the last road team to win a Game 7 in a conference semifinal, Orlando over Boston in 2009. We saw it earlier today. Will we see it here in the nightcap? Right now, Raptors on top by 2. Play NBA Pick'em primetime picks and answer 5 quick questions each day of the playoffs. Build up your points. You'll unlock awesome NBA prizes. Visit NBA.com. Pick'em to play free. Harris has the last 6 points for Philadelphia. Stay tuned, coming up. The award-winning American Express halftime report. Ernie Sheck and Angels. The other way with a drive and a 2. What a play!
And that's just an experienced move. Kyle Lowry just launched himself into Greg Monroe. But because Monroe does not have position established, you're going to get that call. And Kyle Lowry knows that he's had at least one of these in literally every game in this series. And how about the strength to take that hit and still finish?
Monroe is out, and quickly Embiid will come in. Lowry at the line. Only Milwaukee won more regular season games this season than Toronto. The winner of this Game 7 will play the Bucks on TNT Game 1 Eastern Conference Finals. The Sixers or the Raptors against Milwaukee Wednesday night.
And that's a huge play also because he had a 2-for-1 opportunity there. So Toronto with a chance to get another possession here to end the half.
Difference of 6 seconds. Game clock and shot clock winding down the first half. Embiid to Redick. Redick to Harris. Harris the drive and the feed. Ennis inside. No. Rebound Gasol. 9 seconds left. Siakam. Gasol. Lowry. The fake. The drive. The floater. Short. And our halftime has come. But the Raptors finish off the first half on an 11-3 run. The last 3 minutes and 40 seconds. 2 players in double figures. Leonard with 15. Tobias Harris with 10. Watch Kawhi Leonard. What a play inside. 2 of his 15. A quick break, then the American Express halftime report. It's Game 7 on TNT. From Toronto, the conference semifinals of the NBA playoffs on TNT are presented by AT&T. Biggest lead for the Raptors, 8. Biggest lead for Philadelphia, 4. Taking a look at the game summary presented by Geico. The turnovers even at 7. A good shooting second quarter by Toronto. Leads us to the second half. And Greg Anthony, what are some of your thoughts heading out of halftime into the third quarter?
Toronto, which has struggled all series with their bench, very productive, even though they only played 2 guys. And they also controlled the backboard. They kept Philly off that offensive glass. Philly's got to have more impact in the paint if they want to win this game on the road.
It's Leonard outside, defended by Simmons, and inside with Embiid.
That was just too easy right there. No help came for Ben Simmons, and Kawhi able to bully himself all the way to the rim.
Raptors are out rebounding Philadelphia in this one. Jimmy Butler, 1 of 7. That is a score.
Yeah, they have not shot it well. And you talked about the fact that Toronto started to get their rhythm offensively in that second quarter. Let's see if that can carry over here in the third.
Embiid has played a possible 22 minutes. Out of 25, a shot by Leonard will not go. Leonard 17, leading all scorers. Harris leads Philadelphia with 10. Simmons aggressive. Inside, Siakam knocked it away. Lowry by traffic. Bad left thumb and all. Gasol, open 3. Rebound Embiid.
Those are 2 really wide open looks from 3 from Toronto, and they are unable to convert.
Gasol is 0 of 5, so he's not scored at all in 24 minutes. Chiseling in Harris. Embiid into Gasol. With a shot clock at 4, here comes Butler. With traffic. Simmons, no. Rebound Siakam. Butler 1 of 8. And he's been averaging over 20 points 5 straight games. Jimmy Butler has. Siakam with a nice defensive play by Embiid. Getting in the way, altering the shot. It's off to Simmons in transition. Corkscrews one up and fouled across the side of the head. Let's check in with Roz.
Guys, I spoke with Brett Brown, and at halftime, he had a plan to get Joel Embiid going even more. He felt that Joel did a good job of reading the defense and passing out of the double. He said he would try to get Joel rolling to the rim more off of pick and rolls in the second half. Now, as for rebounds, which you brought on, Kevin, he emphasized boxing Kawhi Leonard out. He said his team needs to have more of an awareness of where Kawhi is. He called Kawhi a committed offensive rebounder, and he wants all hands on decks, bigs, guards, everyone to box Kawhi out.
Yeah, Kawhi's been terrific at attacking, as has Toronto on the offensive glass. And I feel like they also need to still, as Kawhi able to get that mid-range to go, they got to post Embiid more. It's not always to post him for him to score. It's to force Toronto to double team and get opportunities on that weak side. That's one of their best offenses here in this game.
Embiid on the fly down the lane. It's Leonard with the rebound. Philadelphia has not scored from the field in over 5.5 minutes. Going back to the second quarter. It's Gasol, puts up that shot and knocks it down. So Marc Gasol, with his first shot going in tonight on 6 tries, he does have 8 rebounds. His first 2 right there. 9-point Toronto lead. Embiid and Butler a combined 3 of 19 tonight for Philadelphia. Time now for the Limelight, presented by Corona Extra.
And you can look at the numbers here from Philly. That nobody has been efficient other than Ben Simmons, but he's only taken 3 shots. And I'm okay with the inefficiency, but in terms of how they're trying to attack in the half court, I think they've got to get Embiid and Simmons on the low block. That's the only way they can force Toronto into rotations, which oftentimes gets good looks for guys like J.J. Redick on the weak side.
It's Embiid with Gasol there. Shot clock at 7. Harris against Lowry. Redick. The fake, the fire, and the 3.
And I should include Tobias Harris in there when he's got Lowry on him. Again, they force the double team, and you get an opportunity there for Redick. That is their best offense in this series, especially in the half court. They're not getting much in transition. They have got to be more effective in the half court.
Leonard tried to hammer it home. Gasol tries to reel it in. Green tries a 3. Rebound by Simmons. He's got 6 boards, 9 points, 2 assists down court for Harris. Puts on the brakes, launches the triple.
Transition there, smart play, good kick ahead by Simmons, understanding how difficult it is to score in the half court. Take the opportunities in transition when they present themselves.
Leonard 8 of 20. Simmons defends, Butler reaching in. Wipe it away, will not count. It is a foul on the floor, and it's a foul on Philadelphia.
Tell you what. And you see here, with Lowry down low, you see them trying to rotate, and then Redick reads that, able to get to his spot in rhythm and knock down the triple.
Jimmy Butler just picked up his 3rd personal foul.
Fortunate there that they didn't reward Leonard the continuation. I thought he should have gotten it on that possession.
Leonard into Simmons. Little hitch there by Redick. Rebound by Butler. Philadelphia. 5-0 run. They go inside, now outside. Embiid by Gasol down the lane into Siakam. Count it!
And that, in essence, is a post touch for Ben Simmons. When we say post touch, that means anytime you get 2 feet in the paint, you put the opposing defense in rotation. And how about the contact there by Embiid, able to finish up through it, catches Gasol in rotation, and then Siakam getting there late on his help.
Siakam picks up his 2nd. Embiid has played 26 minutes. He has averaged 29 minutes a game in these playoffs. First round against Brooklyn, in this round against Toronto.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this last 2 minutes critical, that 8-0 run, because that was the danger zone for Philly. They could have shot themselves out the game, and now all of a sudden they are back in it and got this crowd right now on edge.
It's Butler who has struggled, but in the half court, all usually goes through him. Butler and Leonard. Harrison Green. Shot clock at 4. Jimmy Butler. That's the lead.
I know it sounds like I'm beating a dead horse, but you notice how much better they are when the ball touches the paint. Offensively, they seem to get better looks, have a better rhythm offensively. Nick Nurse is noticing that. That's why he wants to discuss it.
Philadelphia has made their last 4 shots. They've got a 10-0 run. Sixers by 2. The 101st PGA Championship moves to May this year. The action tees off at legendary Bethpage Black beginning of this Thursday, 1 o'clock Eastern on TNT. Leonard inside, doubled with a spin, tries a screwdriver up, and he can't. Picked up by Embiid.
And right now, if you're Toronto, where's Siakam, Gasol, and Lowry? Those guys have got to be more aggressive offensively. You can't worry about your field goal percentage in a game like this. It's about trying to make plays and taking some of the pressure off of Leonard.
Embiid spinning into Gasol. Rebound Siakam. With a play inside, Siakam had it knocked away. Embiid. Pascal picks it up. By the way, Redick's shot was a 3, so it is 52-50. Leonard, they checked it, and on the move and hitting the deck and out of bounds and off of the Raptors. Roz, what do you have?
Last time out, Coach Nurse asked his team for heightened urgency. He said, we have to be on super high alert. Tobias Harris, JJ Redick, they're getting walk-in threes. That got them going, and that's on us.
Yeah, I agree 100% with that, Roz. And I'll tell you the other thing from an offensive standpoint right now, everybody's watching Kawhi Leonard. And he's sensing that nobody wants to step up. That's why he's being extra aggressive. They're going to have to get contributions from others here in this quarter.
Redick with a 3. Big shot by J.J. Redick. It's a 5-point Philly lead, biggest tonight. 14-0 run. Leonard the spin, the drive, the feed, Siakam. Lowry the fake. He'll put up a 3. Rebound, Leonard inside. Into Simmons. Rebound Embiid.
That last possession, Siakam got the ball in the paint, didn't even look at the rim, just kicked it immediately out to Lowry. He has got to find his rhythm and get his confidence back.
Redick out to Harris, open triple. And Siakam is there. Toronto has missed 10 consecutive shots. They led by 9, they trail by 5. Biggest deficit in this game 7. Double teamed was Leonard. Here comes Butler with a full head of steam.
I'm a little bit shocked right now by the lack of confidence in Toronto. No one is looking to make a play. Everyone's just trying to get the ball to Leonard. And I tell you, the other concern you have if you're Nick Nurse, is Leonard going to have enough left in the fourth quarter? He has expended a lot of energy here in this third quarter trying to will this Raptors team.
Well, in that game 6, late first half, Jimmy Butler was outstanding, trying to carry it in here to Game 7, the upcoming TNT and ESPN national TV schedule. Tuesday, ESPN has the draft lottery at 8:30 and at 9 o'clock, the Western Conference Finals. The Portland Trail Blazers and the Golden State Warriors Game 1. Wednesday, 8:30, either the Raptors or Sixers will be in Milwaukee to take on the Bucks in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. For more on these games, go to the NBA app or NBA.com. 16-0 run, Philadelphia, the last 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
And 4 minutes and 45 seconds ago, we were talking about it was vital for Philly to answer. Now the roles reversed. They got to get something here from Toronto.
And Ibaka tries to do it inside. He's gone 3 of 4. He's got 10 points off the bench.
He was terrific in that first half, and he is going to have an impact here in this third quarter.
Simmons hands off to Ennis, who just checks in. Tries to take it inside. The collision, the loose ball. Leonard will vacuum it in with a foul. It goes on Ennis. Or they put it on. They put it on Scott. Scott. No, now the computer just changed it again.
He got tangled up there between Lowry and Ennis. Monster with the turnover.
Scott's got 2. Little pass inside. Ibaka finds the curling Kawhi Leonard. And Leonard with 21.
Yeah, how about that pass there from Siakam at the elbow? Nice delivery. And again, with Embiid out of the game, no rim protection. Much easier to get in the paint.
Simmons to Ennis. Goes by Ibaka and takes it inside and across the lane to the foul. Reaching in. Raptors pick it up. 3:52 to play. Green, number 2.
Watch this post entry there. Just nice job. You notice the weak side help not there. Leonard probably got the easiest look as he's had in this third quarter.
Ennis, who has been important for the Raptors by 5 at the end of 1 on TNT.
With the Capital One Saver Card, you earn 4% cash back on dining. What's in
finals of the end? Coach Brett Brown, coach.
Some heard of. All right, that was moments ago. We start the second quarter. Here comes Butler. Got an Embiid screen. Takes it down low. Out to Redick. Shot clock at 4. Green is there. Double teamed. Embiid off balance. Rebound to Ibaka. Ibaka, Siakam, Lowry, Gasol, and inside Green, the Raptor foul.
Yeah, but you saw that last possession for Philly. Not a good look. And when Ibaka comes down and able to knock down that triple. Great job by Toronto of advancing the basketball. That's what allowed Ibaka to get that triple.
That was Ibaka's first made three-point shot in this series. He was 0 of 9 until there. Butler outside, swinging it around, and it's on that baseline with a runner. Rebound Gasol. 5 for him.
And again, we talked about it with Simmons out of the lineup. How could they function in the half court? Because they're struggling to get anything easy is Philly, and to get Lowry there with the turnover. You can see in game 6, 5, or 4, that would have been a foul. But they're not making these calls in this game. They're going to force you to be strong physically and handle the adversity of a game 7.
Ennis, Butler, Redick, along with Scott and Embiid, the 5 for the Sixers. Ennis knocked it away. He has really played well. Saves it. Shot clock at 9. Embiid is 1 of 8. Gasol on him. Now the shot clock at 3. Here comes Scott. He's got a foul. Embiid taps it up and in.
And the one thing from Joel in this game, he has to stop settling. Now, you got to pace yourself, because you know mentally you're going to play 43, 44. But he's got to get more touches with both feet in the paint. And to do that, it's going to take a high level of focus on his part.
Siakam. And there's a foul. And it was on Embiid, and something is wrong with Lowry's left hand. Embiid picks up number 1.
Anytime you're as active with deflections and taking charges as Kyle Lowry is, you're going to have scenarios where those fingers get banged up a bit. So I would expect he's going to be fine. But Siakam with an incredible move there, and he'll get to the line. Now, I guarantee you Kyle Lowry is not coming out of this game.
So here comes Pascal Siakam. In this series, he's gone 76% from the free throw line. Scott will check out. Tobias Harris will come in. There goes Ibaka. He will check out. And Kawhi Leonard will check in. The underlying story for both these teams is that they really put a lot into this season with trades, either signing players before the season, trades in season. Both did it, and they're shooting for everything right now.
Yeah, it's win now mode for both teams, and even though I do like what they've done, there's no certainty that it's going to last because of that pending free agency for both sides.
Redick throws to Embiid, knocked away by Leonard. Shot clock at 4. Out to Harris. Over to Butler. 3, no. Off the fingertips of Gasol and out of bounds. And the 76ers. Redick throws to Embiid, knocked away by Leonard. Shot clock at 4. Out to Harris, over to Butler. 3, no. Off the fingertips of Gasol and out of bounds. And the 76ers are 6 of 25 from the floor.
Yeah, I mean, you probably couldn't get off to a worse start shooting. But again, I go back to time and score. It's a 7-point game. 3-possession game. We're playing as poorly as we are. We're right there on the road with an opportunity.
And the Raptors are shooting worse. 23%, 6 of 26. Ennis. That's a 3, and it's down.
And you talked about it. How big has Ennis been for this Sixers team? Got their first offensive rebound tonight, and then able to knock down that triple.
Second 3, and they're down by 4. They trailed by 8. Sixers had an early 1-point lead into Siakam. Great feed by Lowry.
That was a beautiful pass. It was such a great pass. It didn't allow for Embiid the opportunity to react and contest on that shot.
Redick again on the move, firing and knocking it down.
Oh, that was a huge basket for J.J. Redick. I was wondering how long Brett Brown would go with Ben Simmons on the bench, and he is getting ready to check back in. Looks like they're able to weather their first storm in terms of Simmons picking up that early second foul.
3 triples for Philadelphia. Shot clock at 5 and across the lane. Leonard got it to go.
He is so poised out on the floor, faced up to see where that double team was coming, then attack the guy who's doubling. It looks like Kyle Lowry is going to head to the locker room to get that hand checked out. Definitely have to keep an eye on that. But Kawhi Leonard on that last possession there. That's the thing about the great players, the ability to attack, went away from the double team, and then you see Tobias Harris not willing to sink all the way in. You got to get your body in front of drivers, especially in a game 7.
Leonard, who is 3rd overall in the NBA in playoff scoring. This is his 4th game 7 in his 8-year career. Oh, pickpocketed. Leonard by Harris into the hole.
And that was just a brilliant play by Kawhi Leonard. That goes back to knowing your opponent, right? They knew what Philly was trying to get there, and Kawhi made them pay.
It's into Simmons, who just checks in. Embiid with the assist. Good find by Joel Embiid. And Ben Simmons, who has hit both of his free throws. It's his first shot attempted and made in this one from the field. 7.5 in the half. Siakam.
Well, Joel doesn't want to go out and allow Siakam the opportunity to drive by him. So they may have to take a look at a different matchup here with this lineup.
They bring Gasol out on Embiid. Here comes Simmons. They've opened up some space. Siakam snaps it away, and Simmons hits another one.
I'd like to see more of that from Ben Simmons. Yeah, we know he's not looking to shoot jump shots, but that does not mean you can't be aggressive, especially if you go on that block. And how about Simmons there picking up the offensive foul?
Van Vliet, number 2. Look at Nick Nurse, who is literally coached all over the globe in the D-League and the G-League, a 5-year assistant here. And where they really took their chances, they let go of the coach of the year last year in the NBA, Dwayne Casey. They brought up his assistant, Nick Nurse, and he's got him a game away from reaching the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, and sometimes, listen, Dwayne Casey is a terrific coach, had been tremendous success here, but sometimes you just need a different voice.
Yeah. 6:49 to play in the first half. Kawhi Leonard, 5 of 11, 13 points in 15 minutes. The steal, and he converts at the other end for the Raptors in Game 7. Tonight from Toronto, the NBA playoffs on TNT are brought to you by Telluride from Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. And get 10 spicy
The game has just been hosted.
crispy chicken nuggets for just $1.49 only at Burger King. At the free throw line is Harris with a taped left thumb of Kyle Lowry. Roz, what do you have on that injury?
Just heard from the Raptors. Officially for Kyle Lowry, it is a sprained left thumb. Now they've taped him up there. You see him on the bench with it. He is available to play.
Thank you. 76ers are a perfect 3 of 3 from the line, and now 4 of 4. And after all the talking and what seems to be missed shot after missed shot, it is a 4-point game.
Yeah, intense, physical, everything you want in a game like this, with the exception of shooting.
Toronto started 5 of 25. They've gone 5 of 5 since. There's a steal by Ennis and a subsequent foul by Toronto.
I think that was on. I think they just called it out of bounds on Siakam. But
yes,
we talked with both coaches before the game. Nick Nurse and Brett Brown talked about they're going to allow their bench players to dictate their minutes, and you can see James Ennis is earning minutes with the way he's played here tonight for Philly.
Jimmy Butler has started 1 of 5. Joel Embiid has started 2 of 9. Going in double figures for the Sixers. 13 for Kawhi Leonard for Toronto. Gasol, Embiid, and out to Butler. This battle between Embiid and Gasol, a big one. Rebounding, scoring. Simmons across the lane. Harris in the corner. Rebound, Siakam, another one. He's got 7. Off to Green. He's played in a lot of game 7s in his career. Screen by Gasol and the weaving Leonard. Butler's on him. He traveled.
I tell you what, because of how physical it is hard to get a good look in the half court for either team. Nick Nurse and the fans not liking the call.
Kyle Lowry is checked back in. 6 to play in the first half. Already had one road team today win.
The game is starting.
It's Butler. Embiid into Gasol. And underneath, Simmons whacked at and foul.
Started.
Green got him.
And one thing you're starting to see Philly now, understanding we've got to attack them at the rim. Ibaka not out there, really the only shot blocker that Toronto has, and they can be hurt on the interior.
There's Ben Simmons at the free throw line. Tonight 2 of 2 for both the field and the line, and he's got 6. The 2019 NBA Awards presented by Kia return to TNT live from the historic Barker Hangar in Los Angeles. Monday, June 24th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Tune in to see who takes home the Kia NBA MVP. Sixers on a 6-0 run.
I tell you what, they have gotten themselves back into this game and got to feel good about where they are. And also for Toronto, listen, both teams struggling to shoot the ball. But Leonard and Siakam have both been very impactful on the game.
Quickly double. Green. Siakam. Shot clock down to 5. Embiid is there.
Embiid doesn't like the call, but Siakam working hard there to try to get an opportunity up at the rim.
That's a second personal foul on Joel Embiid, and Siakam will be at the free throw line. Pretty good last 2 games. Game 6, Siakam had 21 points. Regular season, he averaged 17 a game. You see his numbers tonight. There's also the very simple reason that one of these teams wins one game and the other team wins the other game, and that simple reason is just better shooting, because the team that has shot better has won.
Yeah, and that's more so a byproduct of the team that didn't defend as well, because those rhythm opportunities that we've seen by the home team typically has been the difference. And we were talking about Siakam, though. How brilliant has he been on the season? This guy, the improvement he's made on both ends of the floor, he is a potential budding superstar.
It's Embiid. With Gasol right there. Double team Simmons. Shot clock at 5. It's Harris. Through traffic. Embiid free. The fake. Gasol bites down Embiid. 3 no good and a foul.
You hate to see that if you're Toronto with Gasol, but Embiid, great job with the pump fake. Got it off just in time. No, he hit him on the head. That's what the call was. Fans don't like it, but it looked like he hit him on top of the head.
One of the big issues, Greg, that Greg Brown has had to deal with for Philadelphia is how far will he extend the bench and who will be the backup center? We've seen Monroe, Scott has been in, but this is going to be a dilemma. They want to play Embiid about as many minutes as they can as they're going to go and take a look at the replay.
Yeah, it was above the head, and anytime that happens, you're going to go look. I don't think there was any maliciousness involved, and it wasn't severe contact, but anytime you, on shooters, if it's above the elbows, they typically are going to reward the shooter.
But Brett was saying, I don't know if I'm going to go 7 players deep or 8 players deep. Is Gasol, former defensive player of the year?
Yeah, I mean, it's an easy call. You hit him right on the head. It may not have warranted Embiid flailing and falling, but he definitely got hit on the head.
There were some amazing numbers about Embiid. We told you the plus 40 in Game 6, but Embiid, when he plays well, they win. When he doesn't, they lose. He has played, coming into tonight's Game 7, 192 minutes, and with Embiid on the floor, they are plus 80. When Embiid is off the floor, it's a completely different story. They are minus 97 points.
Yeah.
I mean, those are just unbelievable numbers.
It's mind-boggling, really. And keep in mind, it's not as if he has been terrific throughout. He has had his struggles in this series, but his importance and presence out on the floor because of what he does on both ends. So valuable for Philly.
Joel Embiid, he has been sick, as we know about. He was sick in the first series against Brooklyn, which the 76ers won. He's been sick in this series, upper respiratory problem. He has played, and his left knee continues to give him problems, and that may be a lifelong, career-long issue.
Well, I think and it will happen. He's still a young player, but he's going to have to make a commitment to his diet and to his body. And I think if he, and a lot of young players are going through what he's going through. I mean, when you're a kid coming out of college, you may not have the best diet. And ultimately, though, as you mature, you understand the value of nutrition and conditioning. And I think with time, that's the area, and that should be his primary focus moving forward.
Boy, if these teams are tied, it's not showing at the free throw line. Sixers 9 of 9 at the line. Raptors are 12 of 13. Still both shooting 33%, exactly each, 33%. Screen for Leonard. Looking for Siakam, now he takes it himself. Leonard stuck on 13 points. Ennis with Lowry on him. Bad thumb and all. James Ennis up and down.
That was a strong move by Ennis there on the take. He has been terrific off the bench for Philly.
Philadelphia has their second one-point lead tonight. And this time, the journeyman Ennis takes it in for 2.
He got to get the ball out of his hands. He's been going crazy this whole series. You know, I'd rather have someone else on the team beat us. No disrespect to them. They're all great players, but you know, that's the guy that's been, you know, doing like whatever he wants to the whole series.
And Greg, one of the subplots certainly here in Toronto regarding Kawhi Leonard is, will he re-sign with Toronto or will he go? They can offer $50 million more than anyone else. And that is the $50 million question.
It really is. And the collective voice of Toronto will be waiting to find out what that answer is going to be. But more importantly right now, though, for Toronto, they've got to get somebody else going offensively, because you heard him talk about it. They are running that second body at Kawhi, forcing somebody else to have to step up. And that's the matchup I thought we would see, is putting Simmons on Gasol. If you're Toronto, you do got to explore that matchup on the low block.
It's Green defending Simmons. It's out to a wide open Tobias Harris. That's a 3.
Well, what Philly's doing now is they're posting Embiid and Simmons, forcing Toronto to get into rotation, which gives you opportunities on the perimeter.
3 by Ibaka. So he matches the 3 at the other end. And now it is a 14-5 Philadelphia run.
I'll tell you what, Ibaka has been terrific, though. And I like this move by Philly. Simplify the game.
Harris again taking it inside. He just hit from 3, and he pulls the trigger on the fly off the baseline.
Again, they post Embiid, force double, kick weak side, straight line drive from Tobias. That's going to be there.
Lowry diving inside. Harris is 9, leading the 76ers. Butler, 3. With the rebound by Danny Green. Does Lowry look right to you?
No, that hand is bothering him. But you've got to figure out a way to just play through it. The beauty of his game is he doesn't have to score necessarily to be effective.
Oh, he looked pretty good right there with that 3.
But it does help.
2.5 in the half. He ties the game at 39. It's time for the Hulu Has Live Sports timeout. We're back here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony. First half thoughts and what you've seen.
Kind of what you expect. You know, both teams a little tight. You know, there's some anxiety out there, and then the physicality of a 7-game. Officials allowing these guys to play. So the field goal percentages haven't been there, but because of that familiarity, though, I think both teams now figuring out how they're going to be successful in the half court. I think you're going to see Philly with more posts from Simmons and Embiid, and when you look at Toronto, somebody other than Kawhi is going to have to look to score. Lowry hits that 3. Ibaka's hit a 3. Look for Siakam to be more aggressive offensively as well.
Let's check in with Roz.
Guys, come in here. And Kyle nodded yes.
Watch, thank you. Here comes Joel Embiid with the fake, a drive, a sidestep, and a feed. Simmons saves it. Harris, shot clock is down to 5. Jimmy Butler. Foul. Charge. Offensive foul. Butler's got 2.
Yeah, good job there by Gasol stepping up on his rotation. And if you're Jimmy Butler, you just want to stop and shoot that little floater or that little mid-range there and not go all the way in and initiate that contact.
Leonard 5 of 13, 13 points in 19 minutes. Harris defends on the perimeter.
Goodness. How about the hang time there by Kawhi and then the incredible finish with the offhand.
Each team shooting in the mid-30s. Lowry defends Harris. Rebound by Kawhi Leonard. He's got 4. A 3 on the fly. Rebound by Redick.
And I don't mind that shot because both teams, it's so difficult to get a good look against the set defense. Take advantage when you get transition opportunities.
It's Embiid, open triple. Rebound by Kawhi Leonard. He's got 4 of them. Make it 5. Simmons defends. Marc Gasol, he's picked up by Harris. Nice shift right there by Lowry to get free. Embiid defends Leonard. Rebound by Redick.
You're seeing some opportunities that ordinarily guys knock down, but again, the pressure of a 7th game, everybody just seems to be just a bit off.
Simmons 8 points. Harris, Redick, step back 3. It's picked up by Harris in the corner. The drive, and he tried to jam, and it was knocked away by Leonard. And a foul.
Good decision there by Tobias Harris to go strong. Kawhi couldn't get over in time to take a charge, so therefore he goes for the block and comes up with arm.
Tobias Harris, one of those guys, also a free agent after this season with Jimmy Butler, and 76ers are in the same boat. The Raptors are with Kawhi Leonard. At the free throw line is Tobias Harris. Well, before today in Denver, with Portland winning, the last road team to win a Game 7 in a conference semifinal, Orlando over Boston in 2009. We saw it earlier today. Will we see it here in the nightcap? Right now, Raptors on top by 2. Play NBA Pick'em primetime picks and answer 5 quick questions each day of the playoffs. Build up your points. You'll unlock awesome NBA prizes. Visit NBA.com. Pick'em to play free. Harris has the last 6 points for Philadelphia. Stay tuned, coming up. The award-winning American Express halftime report. Ernie Champagne Charles the other way with a 5 and a 2. What a play!
And that's just an experience move. Kyle Lowry just launched himself into Greg Monroe. But because Monroe does not have position established, you're going to get that call. And Kyle Lowry knows that he's had at least one of these in literally every game in this series. And how about the strength to take that hit and still finish?
Monroe is out quickly. Embiid will come in. Lowry at the line. Only Milwaukee won more regular season games this season than Toronto. The winner of this Game 7 will play the Bucks on TNT Game 1 Eastern Conference Finals. The Sixers or the Raptors against Milwaukee Wednesday night.
And that's a huge play also because he had a 2-for-1 opportunity there. So Toronto with a chance to get another possession here to end the half.
Difference of 6 seconds. Game clock and shot clock winding down the first half. Embiid to Redick. Redick to Harris. Harris the drive and the feed. Ennis inside. No. Rebound Gasol. 9 seconds left. Siakam. Gasol. Lowry. The fake. The drive. The floater. Short. And our halftime has come. But the Raptors finish off the first half on an 11-3 run. The last 3 minutes and 40 seconds. 2 players in double figures. Leonard with 15. Tobias Harris with 10. Watch Kawhi Leonard. What a play inside. 2 of his 15. A quick break, then the American Express halftime report. It's Game 7 on TNT. From Toronto, the conference semifinals of the NBA playoffs on TNT are presented by AT&T. Biggest lead for the Raptors, 8. Biggest lead for Philadelphia, 4. Taking a look at the game summary presented by Geico. The turnovers even at 7. A good shooting second quarter by Toronto. Leads us to the second half. And Greg Anthony, what are some of your thoughts heading out of halftime into the third quarter?
Toronto, which has struggled all series with their bench, very productive, even though they only played 2 guys. And they also controlled the backboard. They kept Philly off that offensive glass. Philly's got to have more impact in the paint if they want to win this game on the road.
It's Leonard outside, defended by Simmons, and inside with Embiid.
That was just too easy right there. No help came for Ben Simmons, and Kawhi able to bully himself all the way to the rim.
Raptors are out rebounding Philadelphia in this one. Jimmy Butler, 1 of 7. That is a story.
Yeah, they have not shot as well. You talked about the fact that Toronto started to get their rhythm offensively in that second quarter. Let's see if that can carry over here in the third.
Embiid has played a possible 22 minutes. Out of 25, a shot by Leonard will not go. Leonard 17, leading all scorers. Harris leads Philadelphia with 10. Simmons aggressive. Inside, Siakam knocked it away. Lowry by traffic. Bad left thumb and all. Gasol, open 3. Rebound Embiid.
Those are 2 really wide open looks from 3 from Toronto, and they are unable to convert.
Gasol's 0 of 5, so he's not scored at all in 24 minutes. Chiseling in Harris. Embiid into Gasol. With a shot clock at 4, here comes Butler. With traffic. Simmons, no. Rebound Siakam. Butler 1 of 8. And he's been averaging over 20 points 5 straight games. Jimmy Butler has. Siakam with a nice defensive play by Embiid. Getting in the way, altering the shot. It's off to Simmons in transition. Corkscrews one up and foul. Across the side of the head. Let's check in with Rise.
Guys, I spoke with Brett Brown, and at halftime he had a plan to get Joel Embiid going even more. He felt that Joel did a good job of reading the defense and passing out of the double. He said he would try to get Joel rolling to the rim more off of pick and rolls in the second half. Now, as for rebounds, which you brought up, Kevin, he emphasized boxing Kawhi Leonard out. He said his team needs to have more of an awareness of where Kawhi is. He called Kawhi a committed offensive rebounder, and he wants all hands on decks, bigs, guards, everyone to box Kawhi out.
Yeah, Kawhi's been terrific at attacking, as has Toronto on the offensive glass. And I feel like they also need to still, as Kawhi able to get that mid-range to go, they got to post Embiid more. It's not always to post him for him to score. It's to force Toronto to double team and get opportunities on that weak side. That's one of their best offenses here in this game.
Embiid on the fly down the lane. It's Leonard with the rebound. Philadelphia has not scored from the field in over 5.5 minutes. Going back to the second quarter. It's Gasol, puts up that shot and knocks it down. So Marc Gasol, with his first shot going in tonight on 6 tries, he does have 8 rebounds. His first 2 right there. 9-point Toronto lead. Embiid and Butler a combined 3 of 19 tonight for Philadelphia. Time now for the Limelight, presented by Corona Extra.
And you can look at the numbers here from Philly. That nobody has been efficient other than Ben Simmons, but he's only taken 3 shots. And I'm okay with the inefficiency, but in terms of how they're trying to attack in the half court, I think they've got to get Embiid and Simmons on the low block. That's the only way they can force Toronto into rotations, which oftentimes gets good looks for guys like J.J. Redick on the weak side.
It's Embiid with Gasol there. Shot clock at 7. Harris against Lowry. Redick. The fake, the fire, and the 3.
And I should include Tobias Harris in there when he's got Lowry on him. Again, they force the double team, and you get an opportunity there for Redick. That is their best offense in this series, especially in the half court. They're not getting much in transition. They have got to be more effective in the half court.
Leonard tried to hammer it home. Gasol tries to reel it in. Green tries a 3. Rebound by Simmons. He's got 6 boards, 9 points, 2 assists down court for Harris. Puts on the brakes, launches the triple.
Transition there. Smart play. Good kick ahead by Simmons, understanding how difficult it is to score in the half court. Take the opportunities in transition when they present themselves.
Leonard 8 of 20. Simmons defends. Butler reaching in. Wipe it away. Will not count. It is a foul on the floor, and it's a foul on Philadelphia.
Tell you what. And you see here, with Lowry down low, you see them trying to rotate, and then Redick reads that, able to get to his spot in rhythm and knock down the triple.
Jimmy Butler just picked up his 3rd personal foul.
Fortunate there that they didn't reward Leonard the continuation. I thought he should have gotten it on that possession.
Leonard into Simmons. Little hedge there by Redick. Rebound by Butler. Philadelphia. 5-0 run. They go inside. Now outside. Embiid by Gasol down the lane into Siakam. Count it!
And that, in essence, is a post touch for Ben Simmons. I mean, when we say post touch, that means anytime you get 2 feet in the paint, you put the opposing defense in rotation. And how about the contact there by Embiid, able to finish up through it, catches Gasol in rotation, and then Siakam getting there late on his help.
Siakam picks up his 2nd. Embiid has played 26 minutes. He has averaged 29 minutes a game in these playoffs. First round against Brooklyn, in this round against Toronto.
Man, I tell you what, this last 2 minutes critical, that 8-0 run, because that was the danger zone for Philly. They could have shot themselves out the game, and now all of a sudden they are back in it and got this crowd right now on edge.
It's Butler who has struggled, but in the half court, all usually goes through him. Butler and Leonard. Harrison Green. Shot clock at 4. Jimmy Butler. That's the lead.
I know it sounds like I'm beating a dead horse, but you notice how much better they are when the ball touches the paint. Offensively, they seem to get better looks, have a better rhythm offensively. Nick Nurse is noticing that. That's why he wants to discuss it.
Philadelphia has made their last 4 shots. They've got a 10-0 run. Sixers by 2. A 101st PGA Championship moves to May this year. The action tees off at legendary Bethpage Black beginning at this Thursday, 1 o'clock Eastern on TNT. Leonard inside, doubled with a spin, tries a screwdriver it up, and he can't. Picked up by Embiid.
And right now, if you're Toronto, where's Siakam, Gasol, and Lowry? Those guys have got to be more aggressive offensively. You can't worry about your field goal percentage in a game like this. It's about trying to make plays and taking some of the pressure off the win.
Embiid spinning into Gasol. Rebound Siakam. With a play inside, Siakam had it knocked away. Embiid. Pascal picks it up. By the way, Redick's shot was a 3, so it is 52-50. Leonard, they checked it. And on the move and hitting the deck and out of bounds and off of the Raptors. Roz, what do you have?
Last time out, Coach Nurse asked his team for heightened urgency. He said, we have to be on super high alert. Tobias Harris, J.J. Redick, they're getting walk-in threes. That got them going, and that's on us.
Yeah, I agree 100% with that. And I'll tell you the other thing, from an offensive standpoint, right now, everybody's watching Kawhi Leonard, and he's sensing that nobody wants to step up. That's why he's being extra aggressive. They're going to have to get contributions from others here in this quarter.
Redick with a 3. Big shot by J.J. Redick. It's a 5-point Philly lead, biggest tonight. 14-0 run. Leonard the spin, the drive, the feed, Siakam. Lowry the fake. He'll put up a 3. Rebound, Leonard inside. Into Simmons. Rebound, Embiid.
That last possession, Siakam got the ball in the paint, didn't even look at the rim, just kicked it immediately out to Lowry. He has got to find his rhythm and get his confidence back.
Redick out to Harris. Open triple. And Siakam is there. Toronto has missed 10 consecutive shots. They're led by 9. They trail by 5. Biggest deficit in this game 7. Double teamed was Leonard. Here comes Butler with a full head of steam.
I'm a little bit shocked right now by the lack of confidence from Toronto. No one is looking to make a play. Everyone's just trying to get the ball to Leonard. And I tell you, the other concern you have if you're Nick Nurse is Leonard going to have enough left in the fourth quarter? He has expended a lot of energy here in this third quarter trying to will this Raptors team.
Boy, in that game 6. Late first half, Jimmy Butler was outstanding, trying to carry it in here to Game 7, the upcoming TNT and ESPN National TV schedule Tuesday. ESPN has the draft lottery at 8:30 and at 9 o'clock the Western Conference Finals. The Portland Trailblazers and the Golden State Warriors Game 1. Wednesday 8:30, either the Raptors or Sixers will be in Milwaukee to take on the Bucks in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. For more on these games, go to the NBA app or NBA.com. 16-0 run, Philadelphia, the last 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
And 4 minutes and 45 seconds ago, we were talking about it was vital for Philly to answer. Now, the roles reversed. They got to get something here from Toronto.
And Ibaka tries to do it inside. He's gone 3 of 4. He's got 10 points off the bench.
He was terrific in that first half, and he is going to have an impact here in this third quarter.
Simmons hands off to Ennis, who just checks in. Tries to take it inside. The collision, the loose ball. Leonard will vacuum it in with a foul. It goes on Ennis. Or do they put it on? They put it on Scott. Scott. No, now the computer just changed it again.
He got tangled up there between Lowry and Ennis, and Toronto able to come away with the turnover.
Scott's got 2. Little pass inside. Ibaka finds the curling Kawhi Leonard, and Leonard with 21.
Yeah, how about that pass there from Siakam at the elbow? Nice delivery, and again, with Embiid out of the game, no rim protection, much easier to get in the paint.
Simmons to Ennis, goes by Ibaka and takes it inside and across the lane with a foul. Reaching in, Raptors pick it up, 3:52 to play. Green, number 2.
Watch this post entry there. Just nice job. You notice the weak side help not there. Leonard probably got the easiest look that he's had in this third quarter.
Ennis, who has been important for Philadelphia so far in this series, at the line and in this series. We've had 2 blowouts by the Sixers. We've had 2 blowouts by Toronto and 2 pretty even close games. Make that 3, including tonight.
It's been impressive to see, and that's really the nature of a 7-game series. You know, you're going to have some games where one team just is electric, but the cider game, I call them 50-50 games. You know, both teams won one on the opposing floor. Philly now trying to win a second one here and giving themselves a great chance on the road.
Siakam and Green are out. Van Vliet is checked in. Gasol is checked in. Here comes Leonard, picked up by Simmons. Screen, switch. Shot clock at 5. Embiid is out on Kawhi Leonard. Shot clock at 1. Rebound Simmons.
They have done a really good job. Ben Simmons wanted Ennis to run, but I think Ennis is running to the 3-point line. If you're Ben Simmons, you got to understand that and get that pass on the target.
Simmons a foul. He was trying to, on the wing, watch Kawhi Leonard. And Simmons, number 3.
Yeah, so no issue foul-wise as J.J. Redick's going to check back in. But this group, you know, Nick Nurse searching right now. And we haven't seen Van Vliet and Lowry in the game much together because the way they were getting hurt on the offensive glass. But with the struggles they're having, he's going to that small backcourt to see if they can ignite them offensively.
Leonard and Simmons. Shot clock at 8. Lowry, Van Vliet across the lane. Butler is there. Shot clock at 2. 3. Offensive rebound, Lowry. Leonard open. Rebound, Lowry again. Ibaka. 3. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard had missed 7 of his last 8 shots before that.
So that's Kyle Lowry. 2 offensive rebounds by the smallest guy on the floor. Lead to that triple there for Leonard. And how about both teams facing a little adversity in this third quarter? Both teams have responded in kind, and 1-point lead here. This has been a terrific battle.
Fred Van Vliet just picked up his 3rd personal foul. 76ers have gone 8 deep. Raptors have gone 7 deep.
Monster kill.
With Redick at the free throw line. In the series, 86%. During the regular season, 89%. Join Bleacher Report's Taylor Rooks as she interviews the world's most exciting athletes and celebrities. Take it there with Taylor Rooks. Watch it Wednesday on the BR app. 2.5 to play in the 3rd. In this game 7. Winner will have Milwaukee waiting. The Bucks are combined 5-2 against both Toronto and Philadelphia. Against Toronto, they won 3 of 4.
The Bucks have been pretty good against everybody this season.
Yes,
They've had a special year.
It may be the coach of the year and the MVP. Shot clock at 5. They're trailing Leonard into the paint. Hands off Gasol.
I tell you what, credit Nick Nurse. It's really worked by spacing the floor more with Van Vliet and Lowry in the game, and you're seeing more room for Kawhi Leonard to operate in the half court.
J.J. Redick. Rebound by Ibaka. Redick is 4 of 10. Ibaka has 3 rebounds. The other way. The dive. Lowry.
Beauty of a 7th game, Kevin. You just never know what is going to transpire, what move, and it's been right now going small ball for Toronto.
Deflection, Van Vliet, rejection by Embiid, 2 points for Ibaka.
Another offensive rebound.
10. Ibaka has 3 rebounds. The other way, the dive, Lowry!
The beauty of a 7th game, Kevin, you just never know what is going to transpire, what move is going small ball for Toronto.
Deflection, Van Fleet, rejection by Embiid, 2 points for Ibaka.
Another offensive rebound by Kyle Lowry. He's got 3 offensive rebounds in the last 3 possessions. In Jurassic Park right now, loving it.
Raptors are on a 13-3 run. Approaching a minute to play in the 3rd. Embiid and Gasol. Right hand and down it goes.
Marc Gasol got to be better than that. Knowing the double team coverage, he gave up baseline Embiid with a crafty move to get all the way to the rim.
Philly a foul to give. 53 seconds to play in the 3rd. Harris watching Leonard.
Great effort there by Simmons. But then Lowry, you see how he went down and took that ball away from Simmons, and then Embiid able to get baseline, goes away from the double team for a much-needed basket for the Sixers.
Tobias Harris just picked up his 2nd personal foul at the free throw line. Kawhi Leonard 3 of 3 tonight. This Game 7, a lot of the people that cover this Toronto team talked about the hesitancy to take open shots, whether they should pass or fire the shot up. I don't see a lot of hesitancy tonight.
Well, I tell you, you didn't see it once Nurse went to this small lineup with Van Beek, but they had for the first 5-6 minutes of this 3rd quarter, they were not looking. Siakam was not looking to shoot the basketball, and you know, you don't know how guys are going to handle that adversity. He hasn't been in this moment before, and he's going to have another opportunity to redeem himself here in the 4th quarter.
Kawhi Leonard has put in 11 3rd quarter points. It's Harris. Embiid. Gasol defends with a foul. It's on Marc Gasol. He picks up his 3rd.
I like the decision there by Embiid to not settle for that 3-pointer. Couldn't tell from our angle partner. Oh, that's a good call. What got him was the swipe down. Watch him swipe down there. He's swiping as the contact comes. That's an easy call for the official.
Free throw shooting in this game by both teams has been terrific as Embiid himself has gone 5 of 5 with his double-double tonight, 13 points and 10 rebounds. As a team, the Sixers 18 of 21 from the line. The Raptors 15 of 16 shooting free throws.
7th game, 1-point lead 25 seconds ago. You could not ask for anything more. Let's see who handles the pressure and the moment best down the stretch.
Van Vliet, Leonard, 3 seconds difference, shot clock being blocked. Ibaka took it right away inside.
Just wanted it more on that possession. Serge Ibaka has been huge here tonight.
It's Embiid plowing his way inside with a foul. Lowry took it again.
Kyle Lowry, he's leading the playoffs in charges and also in deflections. And his willingness to sacrifice the body, you saw it. Not a lot of people are going to be willing to step in front of Joel Embiid as he's coming downhill. But understanding the importance of that possession.
17-7 run by Toronto the last 4.5 minutes. Let's go to the 4th 3-point game on TNT.
The conference semifinals of the NBA playoffs on TNT is presented by AT&T. I'm Roz Golden-Woode with Raptors head coach Nick Nurse. Coach, you have the lead, but their offense found some confidence. What does your defense have to do to slow their momentum?
We really had a good stretch going, and then we come out of a timeout and we lose Redick, and then we lose Harris in the transition. And that really, that's all it takes is a couple quick threes to give us some confidence.
And with your season on the line, Kawhi Leonard is the focal point of your offense. What are the situations you're trying to put him in? What are the shots you want him to seek?
Well, I'd like to see some other guys get involved here, to be honest with you. And you know what else I'd like to do?
What?
I'd like to wish all the mothers happy Mother's Day.
Well done. Thank you.
Thanks.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
All right, Raj, thank you. Here comes Van Vliet. Siakam, 3, no. Rebound Harris. By the way, Leonard has taken 30 of the 70 shots for the Raptors. He's taken a lot. It's Harris with a 2.
And I tell you what, Tobias has got a nice rhythm going offensively. And with this small lineup for Toronto, if you're Brett Brown, we have got to try to punish them inside. We've got matchups that we like. That Marc Gasol finally delivers from deep.
Well, in the series, he was only 8 of 24 shooting threes. 1 of 4 tonight shooting the 3 ball. The lead is 4. It's been as high as 9 for Toronto. 76ers have led by 7. And beat off balance, firing, and foul.
Just in rhythm there, creates the space. He's got a beautiful mid-range game. Gasol answers back. Tobias late on that rotation. Miscommunication by he and Embiid as to who was going to guard out on that three-point line.
Van Vliet, number 4. 4th personal foul. Here is Embiid, who has struggled outside the restricted area. Good inside, outside. He's 0 of 9. Has it now. No time left. Shot clock violation.
Really poor awareness there by the Sixers. Do not want to waste possessions like that. That is an unforced error. That's not on Redick either. That's really more so on Tobias. Got to be more aggressive in that situation late back.
Lowry, screen by Siakam. Rebound by Redick. Rebounding in the game, +6 Raptors. It's Simmons. There he goes. That transition is terrific.
I'll tell you what, he caught Ibaka in the face when he did that Euro step there. Inadvertent contact with play. That was a beautiful finish by Simmons.
Ibaka's already got it. You saw that band-aid going. Here's a pass to Siakam, back to Lowry. Embiid watching Siakam.
Siakam is just reluctant to shoot the basketball right now. I tell you what,
What about that 3 by Serge Ibaka? 3 of 3 on triples. Fighting inside Simmons. That's a foul on Simmons.
They're going to get Simmons. Again, who else but Kyle Lowry stepping in. Tell you what, unless he led with the elbow, we got to take a look at that. That was a difficult shot by Ibaka. It was a 3, no doubt about it.
Simmons has 4 fouls. Kawhi Leonard had 11 points in that 3rd quarter, 26 for the game, leading all scorers. Lowry is on top. Clock is down to 5 with the drive out of bounds.
Yes, I tell you, it's a lot of time left, and it's a 5-point game. Well, that's a big possession defensively for Philadelphia right now, because they are searching for answers offensively here, trying to stem the tide.
Butler 2 of 9, 6 points, a 3. Jimmy Butler.
We have seen this story before with Jimmy Butler. He was huge down the stretch of game 2 when they were able to tie this thing up here earlier in the series.
And at 25 in game 6 in Philly a couple nights ago. Leonard making his move. Simmons defending, puts on the brakes. Kawhi Leonard with 30 points.
He is already a career high.
28 points.
A career high in field goal attempts. He's taken 31 shots here in this game.
Butler Another one for Jimmy Butler with 11.
Tell you what, that's the beauty of a veteran like Jimmy Butler. Struggle to make shots all game, but it doesn't affect his approach to the game. Still every bit as confident at this stretch of the game as he was when it started.
Three, Ibaka. No. Rebound by Tobias Harris.
I tell you what, partner, that was almost a huge mistake by Jimmy Butler. It left a wide open Ibaka, and fortunately he doesn't knock that down.
Butler began 1 of 8, takes it inside, tried to hand off to Simmons. Shot clock at 8, and Siakam will pick up a foul. Butler now 4 of 11.
You see Butler here just creates the space, able to elevate up over Gasol, and fortunate is Toronto that they don't reward Butler free throws on that last possession.
2-point game. Raptors on top on TNT. The upcoming TNT playoff schedule. Wednesday, 8:30. Either the Raptors or Sixers will be in Milwaukee to take on the Bucks in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the voice, the Hall of Famer of the NBA, Marv Albert, Reggie Miller, and Chris Webber. 7:46 here. Serge Ibaka, 17 points off the Toronto bench. The bench of 76er coach Brett has scored 8.